สวัสดีค่ะไทยคือกิฟค่ะ
Foreigner Joe, hope all is well. How are we doing? We are doing great, thank you. Going to be a little bit busy today. Actually, I went to the gym this morning and got back, took a shower. If you're in Thailand, you already know, but if you're ever coming to Thailand, get used to taking about 3-4 showers a day, especially this time of the year when it's really getting hot. Next month's going to be the hottest month of the year, actually, right?
ใช่
Stars fall at my feet, keep me grounded as I reach higher than I see. Is there something there for me?
So what are we doing today, Gift?
Today we eat go lunch
Go to lunch?
yeah and our friend open restaurant at the Khong Wan
Yeah, Jaidee?
Jaidee and Auntie
Audie and Audie, yeah. Audie actually just got out of the hospital. He was in there a long time. We'll share his story with you when we go to lunch. The restaurant just opened on Monday, I believe. She just opened the restaurant.
yeah,
Yeah.
something.
And they serve some Western food as well, so we're going to enjoy that. Gift, you have a special message from someone.
Yeah, special message in the messenger the Opal and her husband.
Justin Garvin, right?
Yes.
Garvin, yeah, Justin Garvin. So, Justin, if you're listening or watching this, we're told you're a follower of our channel. If you're listening, your wife has a special request. She would like you to consider coming to Thailand to retire. And I'll tell you what, if you do make it to Thailand with your wife, we will definitely show you around Pachuap Currycon, take you out to dinner or lunch, right?
Yes, come to Thailand.
And I know your wife is Thai, so obviously you may have been to Thailand before, I'm assuming. But yeah, come and visit. You may consider staying here. You'll make your wife really happy if you do. So what else were we doing today?
If we finish eat lunch and the talk our friend, I come to home for the look the cement to the building.
Oh yeah. We're definitely going to go check out the property today. We have some special things going on, but we'll share that part of the today's video or vlog in our home build update. So hopefully you're following us on that. I believe we're at part 4 right now. Part 5 coming soon. Also, one more thing. I'm sporting my Boston Red Sox hat. One of our followers seen me wearing a Yankees hat and asked if I have a Red Sox hat, and of course I do. Thank you to Arthur and Gentimer. Last time they were in Boston, they actually brought this back to Thailand for me, so I appreciate it. So let's go. Let's get on the road because we're gonna have a busy day, and I'd really like to upload this video tonight if possible. So
Andiamo.
Andiamo. So we just made it to the restaurant here. Here's the name of the restaurant. We'll share a link to this location in the description below. So they just opened this restaurant on the 1st. Sawadee Cup. That's Jaidee. You have a menu?
Yes.
Oh, it's all in Thai.
แกงเห็ดเนื้อทอดแอนลาบเป็ดปีกไก่ทอดอีสานฟู้ดไฟบีฟ
Fried beef?
yes
No hamburger? Oh, okay. I thought you had hamburger.
ลาบดัก
Duck?
and fried chicken noodle
Oh, and noodle.
chicken
Okay, so different types of, so mainly Thai food.
yeah Thai food yeah Thai
Okay.
food
Overdressed because I realized it was
thank you
So there's Audie. Audie, how long were you in the hospital? You just got out of the hospital, what, a week ago?
I got out on the 16th of February, and I went there on the 10th of December, and I went there thinking that the only thing I was going to need, aside from my MRI, was an epidural shot into my lower spine. The reason I thought that is 7 years ago when I was living in Yasathon, I went to a hospital in Ubon called Ubon Rak, a private hospital, and the head surgeon there, who I believe owned the whole facility, did some x-rays, sent me for x-rays, and then he said to me, I have degenerative arthritis of the lower spine. So I went to Bummengrad for the same type of pain in my right thigh, only it was a little worse this time. So I had the MRI thinking, okay, they're going to identify the problem in my lower degenerative arthritis, lower spine. Well, they found something a little worse. they found tumors too in my lower spine, and those tumors were pressing against the nerve bundles that control all the nerves in both my left and right thigh, but it was pressing into my right thigh, and it had to be removed. So they operated on the 17th, and the surgeon, the neurosurgeon there, Dr. Yacht, very famous surgeon up there, couldn't get them all. I thought he did. I actually thought that he had removed it, but I just thought that I was going to get a simple epidural this time, but they said no, you have tumors, and so they said they have to remove the tumors, and the surgeon was world renowned. People come from Saudi Arabia and Kuwait when they were able to for this guy's services. So I thought, wow, this is it. The guy, and when I woke up from my general anesthesia, or the anesthesia that they had me in, the pain in my right leg was completely gone, and I was like, wow, they did it. It worked. They didn't do it. They were only able to get partial parts of the tumor out, and then they had to stop because it was entwined in the nerves and everything else. Very dangerous. So I actually thought that I was getting out of the hospital at the end of December, when in walked in the radiologist, the chief radiologist for Bumrungrad, to announce that they had been putting together a program of radiation for me. And I'm like,
But
okay.
Isn't radiation normally for cancer?
For cancer, or in my case, it was to shrink the bits of tumor that they couldn't remove.
But it wasn't cancerous.
It was benign. It was,
Okay.
Thank God it was benign, both of them. But I had 30 days of radiation, and they could only do 5 days a week. So I'm looking at 6 more weeks in the hospital.
So you went in the hospital December 10th and got out February
16th.
So that was
9 weeks and 4 days.
9 weeks and 4 days. So how much did you pay for that?
$4,200,000.
$4,200,000.
That's what my insurance paid. My Blue Cross Blue Shield.
That was for the hospital stay, all the treatment.
Medicine, all of the different, because I had physical therapy for 7 weeks. The radiation, that had probably accounted for about $800,000 or better. Yeah, the nurses, midwifery, all of it, the whole kit and caboodle.
So how much did you pay out of pocket?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It was all inpatient.
So because it was all inpatient, Blue Cross Blue Shield paid the entire.
The whole kit and caboodle. And my VA pays 50%. They did it in the U.S. and they're doing it now because I'm up to 40% disabled now.
Right.
So they pay 50%. The Blue Cross bills the VA, and then they all kick in together, and it all comes to about 50%.
And that's probably why you didn't have any out of pocket at all, because when I had my shoulder surgery, I still had $300 out of pocket. We have the same insurance, so there is a certain amount that you're responsible for, copay.
But think about this. This same surgery, or the surgery that you had, your torn rotator cuff in the U.S., what would that have cost?
Oh, a lot more.
3 times the cost.
Well, the hospital stay is what costs a lot of money in the States.
Yeah.
You know, one night in the hospital, I don't know what it costs. You spent 9 weeks, over
Even
9
the
weeks.
procedures are
Yeah,
a bit more.
they are more expensive, but I'm just saying the hospital cost alone in the United States could have cost, I don't know, a few $100,000 in your case. The VA kicked in because you're a Vietnam era vet, right?
Correct.
Now you didn't serve in Vietnam,
No,
you
I
served in Thailand.
Well, I was in country Indochina. So it even says on my orders, Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
Even though, because it's the theater of operations, Thailand was umbrelled for all of Vietnam and Thailand. It was all umbrelled under Indochina.
You lost a little weight when you were in the hospital.
I went in there at 150 kilos and I came out at 125.
120, so you lost 25 kilos.
Which is 55, 56 pounds.
That's pretty good.
There's the Bumrungrad bill right there and the list of services. Open that up for you. Picture's worth 1,000 words. That right there, if you zoom in, that's the big figure right there.
Yep, 4,109,102.
They subtracted 100,000 off with the discount. Mine, an American, had cancer of the lymph nodes in his neck, shoulder, And his surgery cost him $3 million out of pocket. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, luckily we have insurance because you're retired federal service,
DOD,
right?
Department of Defense.
Right. You worked. Well, how many years did you work for DOD?
31 years at Portsmouth Naval Shipyard.
That's how you carried your Blue Cross Blue Shield with you in a retirement, like I did. I mean, we pay a premium every month. I don't know what yours is. I have
I
the
will
family.
continue paying that until I kick off.
Yeah. You have the single, right?
Yeah.
You carry the
I
single.
carry the basic single.
Yeah, and I carry family because my son's in college. But it's well worth it, isn't it?
Oh,
Because it's unlimited coverage, basically. One thing with our insurance is we don't get penalized for pre-existing conditions, period. And our premiums only go up when premiums for everyone goes up. So it's not based on age. Yeah, we're pretty lucky. And that's federal Blue Cross Blue Shield. A lot of folks they ask me about what insurance I have. I always tell them it's federal because
yeah, 'cause
federal's
every state has a Blue Cross Blue Shield program, but we're under the federal program.
right, which may be different if they want to come to Thailand. They need to check with their provider to see if they're covered in Thailand. Hey, you feeling okay now?
My back's terrific.
But now you need to go get some knee surgeries soon.
Both knees.
Both
Yeah.
knees. So
Yeah,
you're continuing to lose weight.
Trying.
You've seen my video on how I lost 26 pounds in 30 days.
I haven't.
Okay, well hopefully you watch that. I'll put a link to that in the description below. Everyone has different circumstances, different levels of exercise they can do and can't do. As we get older, we have injuries and everything. But I always find ways around those obstacles to lose weight. So maybe if you watch that video, you might encourage you, motivate you.
What motivates me is the fact that I can't climb Monkey Mountain anymore, and they've done some big changes up there.
Yeah, I need to go
since
check
was
it
up there
out.
last.
Yeah, I need to go
And
check.
I want to get back up there, and so I'm getting the surgery on both my knees.
Yeah, good for you. Anyway, so we're having spaghetti for lunch. So Jaidee made spaghetti.
Oh, God, yes.
You taught her how to make it, of course.
I taught her how to make my spaghetti, and now she's making it for her shop.
She's perfecting it. What do you have there, Gift?
Noodle
Noodle?
with chicken.
Chicken? Is that chicken?
Yeah, chicken.
Oh, okay.
Thai and Isan.
Thai.
Yes.
Well, Thai is Isan, right? I think.
Yeah.
So it's an Isan. It's a Thai Isan dish.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. You had a shop over in Patrop Kurikan in town,
Yeah.
and you closed that down now?
Yes.
And then you opened a restaurant.
Yes.
What made you close down the shop and decide to move here?
Because I have a small mini mart. Thai people like to buy Macro, Lotus, and 7-Eleven, but my shop.
So they didn't really shop your shop that much?
Yeah.
So now you're trying the restaurant side.
This is good. I buy something 1,000. I get more 3,000. I get 2,000.
Okay. Well, good for you. I hope.
Yeah.
We wish you much success.
But I try it, but good money.
Audie, that spaghetti of your girlfriend is pretty damn good.
We know that there's a group of Phalang that are going to be in the area who would like to stop in, and she gets a couple of days head notice. She can whip together a batch.
Again, we'll put the link to this location in the description below and a phone number. So, like Audie was saying, if you have a special request, you come in here, or you just want to call and say, hey, is there spaghetti today? You can call in advance and find out, or tomorrow, or
We'll
whatever.
have Jai whip up a batch of her Americano sauce.
So, yeah. So I'll let you know what the bill is here in a few minutes once we pay. But it was really good. Delicious. Compliments to the chef. Thank you. That spaghetti was very good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyway, Gift and I really enjoyed seeing Audie and Jai. Happy to see that Audie is doing better after being in the hospital for a long period of time. Appreciate him sharing his story with us, letting us know and that he's doing okay. So, Cup Kun Cup.
Welcome.
Anyway, it was great seeing you. Good to see that you're doing well again.
Yeah, it was nice to see me again.
Yeah, we were a little bit worried about you, but
I was worried about it.
Hey, Cookie. How you doing, Cookie? So as always, thank you for joining us on our journey. We truly appreciate it. And until next time, stay safe, stay happy, stay tuned.
ขอบคุณค่ะ Thank you so much for watching our video Love you all บ๊ายบายนะคะ สวัสดีค่ะ